Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're stepping back in time to tell a story that proves heroes aren't always born in castles. This is the story of a humble boy from Virginia named George Washington, a farmer who would one day become a leader for the ages. Imagine growing up not surrounded by luxury, but by the vast green fields and calm rivers of colonial America. This was George's world. He wasn't born into royalty. His childhood was filled with the scent of fresh earth and the lessons of hard work. His father taught him something he never forgot. Honesty is the seed of every great leader. This wasn't just a saying, it was a way of life. From a young age, George put this lesson into practice on the family farm. Whether he was tilling the soil under the blazing sun or mending fences in the pouring rain, he always gave his absolute best. This wasn't about earning praise. It was about building character. His dedication and unwavering honesty earned him something more valuable than gold. The trust of everyone around him. People saw in him a quiet strength and a sense of fairness that was rare and powerful. As the years passed, the peaceful farmlands of his youth were torn apart by conflict. The cries for freedom grew louder, and his people faced a future filled with uncertainty. Many would have hidden, hoping the storm would pass. But George Washington didn't run. He stood tall. He was still a farmer at heart, but the seeds of leadership, planted so long ago, had taken root. His courage was contagious. His integrity inspired soldiers and citizens alike to follow him, not because he was a seasoned general, but because he was a man they could believe in. He led his army through the harshest of conditions. Think of the bone-chilling winters, the gnawing hunger, the constant fear of defeat. It was a brutal, desperate time. Many times, giving up seemed like the only logical choice. But in those darkest moments, George would gather his weary men and remind them of their purpose. He'd whisper, with a fire in his eyes, "We are fighting not just for today, but for every tomorrow." He made them believe that their sacrifice was for a future they couldn't yet see, a future of freedom for their children and their children's children. He wasn't just a commander, he was the keeper of their hope. And then, after years of struggle, victory finally came. The war was won. The people, filled with gratitude and admiration, wanted to make him their king. They offered him a crown, the ultimate symbol of power. But George Washington, the farmer from Virginia, said no. He hadn't fought for power. He had fought for freedom. He understood a profound truth. The greatest power isn't in ruling over others, but in serving them. Instead of a throne, he accepted a responsibility. He chose to serve his country as its very first president. He led not with pride or a sense of entitlement, but with the same humility and wisdom he had learned on the farm. He guided the new nation with a steady hand, always remembering that he was a servant of the people, not their master. The story of George Washington is more than just a history lesson. It's filled with powerful morals we can all live by. It teaches us that true leadership begins with simple honesty and good old-fashioned hard work. It shows us that dreams for a better world don't start in parliaments or palaces. They start with courage in your own heart. George Washington became more than a hero. He became a symbol that anyone, even the simplest person from the most humble of beginnings, can change the course of history through truth, effort, and a deep compassion for others. His life is a testament to the idea that greatness isn't something you reborn with it, something you grow. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more stories like this. We'd love to have you in our community. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.